Alright, picture this. You're in a rank match, you lock in your favorite damage dealer, ready to carry. And then you see it. Some random lock support, no mic, no communication. You don't know if they're gonna heal you, dive with you, or sit back playing Minecraft. The problem? Support doesn't mean what it used to. In Marvel Rivals, they're not one type of support, there's three. And if you pick the wrong one, you're not just throwing, you're actively making life harder for your whole squad.
I'm kind of retarded.
Today, I'm breaking down the real subclasses of support, the saviors, the boosters, and the bulwarks. Each one works better with different comps, and knowing which is which could be the difference between MVP and rage quitting. Let's break it down. So let's start off with the saviors, the backbone of the team. They're also known as lifeline characters. These are the true team first supports. They got reliable AoE heals, strong crowd controller stuns, defensive tools, and usually a clutch escape button or two. You see these guys shine when the whole team is getting grouped and getting swarmed. They're amazing against brawl comps, but get shredded if the enemy's running low range poke. So examples of saviors: Luna Snow, her freeze slows enemies and protect teammates. You know, her ult literally battlefield reset. She's the definition of I got us. Rocket Raccoon, he's typically a support. Healing orbs stick to you, plus he got that revive. And now with the penny team up, he even has the Arachno Mimes as well. So, you know, he heals, saves, and then if he has that team up, he nukes, you know what I mean, all in one. Ultron, the underrated savior, his passive heal beams keeps tanks up, his flight lets him reposition constantly, and his ult boosts everyone around him and does damage, fighting a team that won't die. Some savior strategy tips: if your teams are clumped and getting jumped, you need constant healing under pressure. Pick a savior, they're made to keep everyone alive while things get messy. Alright, next up we have the boosters, you know, the disruptive wild cards. They're known as the playmakers sometimes. Like, these supports are less about healing and more about creating plays. They can heal a little, but not a lot, getting out of danger fast, disrupt the enemy, and usually have offensive ultimates. Thrive while they're with dive comps, fast paced get in, get out heroes, but they fold when things slow down and turn into a tank war. So examples of this is Cloak and Dagger. You know, she wards behind enemy lines. She can teleport, you know, drop heal zones, stuns half the team, you know, with her, I don't even know what that's called, I'm not gonna lie. You know, Adam Warlock, the Revive King, you know, you jump in, fight, you know what I mean? He does consistent damage. He can heal, but in his instant, so that, you know, that keeps up with him. But his mobility is really down. He doesn't have like a get out type of ability. But even though he does have all that, he does have a second round with his revive. Invisible Woman, yeah, you forget she's even a support, but she disrupts flanks, pick off stragglers, and her ult is a straight up battlefield control. And a strategy tip for boosters: if your team is built for speed, you know, dive tanks, DPS who move fast, flank, run a booster, you know what I mean? They'll make you be able to protect your team a lot better, and you're just completely countering all their assets. And last but not least, these are called the bulwarks, you know, the tactical tanks of support. These guys, they barely heal, but what they do is bring control. Their traits, you know, low passive healing, burst defensive abilities, weak mobility, non-healing support ults. So like buffs, slows, debuffs, traps. Adam Warlock can consider as one of these as well. He's like a hybrid. They work perfectly with poke comps. If your team is sitting back and wearing the enemy down, you know, these supports keep the enemies off your back. Examples of bulwarks are Loki. He's not here to heal you, you know, he's here to ruin the enemy's entire playbook. Ult stealing, confusion, misdirection is support through chaos. Mantis is another one. She literally walks up and shuts people down with their sleep. No healing needed, just crowd control and peace. But you know, her healing is very passive. It's a low passive. Jeff the Land Shark, let's be honest, Jeff takes half your damage, stalls objectives, eats abilities, and still gives you some healing on the side. He's a bodyguard with a bark. Some strategy tips for the bulwarks: if the enemy is poking through stuff from a distance and stalling, grab a bulwark. They don't out heal the damage, they stop it from ever getting through. So if you take anything from this video, remember, saviors are your lifeline in chaos, group healing, AoE ults, clutch defense. Boosters flip fight with mobility, damage, and on-demand saves. And bulwarks control the field, stall the push, and shut down enemy game plans. Picking the right subclass isn't just about preference, it's about countering what's in front of you. So next time someone locks in support, stop asking can you heal and start asking what kind of support are you. If you're a real support main, drop your type in the comments, you know, savior, booster, or bulwark. And if you want to break down for tanks, you already know what to do. I'll see y'all next time, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, I woke up running, gotta check my greens. Can't stop, baby, I'm a fiend. You look at his life, it ain't what it seems. I'm running the pack, to the pack, the pack, to the pack. The baby, you know I'm on go. She shaking for racks and racks and racks and racks. And baby, I need me some more.